Yo, what is going on, guys? It's me, your boy Yumiko, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm going to be talking about Manchester City striker situation and what's going on with transfers and stuff. So let's jump straight into it. Right, okay, so pretty much in this video I'm just going to be talking about our striker situation and what we should do and who we should go for, if we should go for anyone or just keep the players we've got. So yeah, so we'll talk about that right now. So of course we've been linked with a number of strikers recently. We've been linked with Harry Kane, Robert Lewandowski, Erling Haaland, Danny Ings, and I believe it's Martinez from Inter Milan as well. He's came up a few times. So we've been linked with a lot of good strikers recently. And now I'm just thinking more and more about it because the season's starting here very soon. It starts in, I think, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. So it's not that long to go. If we're also going to be signing Jack Grealish as well, which is reportedly to be between 90 and 100 million, I believe, can we really go out and sign a top striker? And now, because I think we've been offered Lewandowski, I'm not sure like if we've been offered him or like his contract's up, I'm not too sure, but I do believe that the number is around 60 million for him. And now, of course, it's Robert Lewandowski. He is the best striker in world football at this current time, but again, he's 33. So, like, he's not exactly on the younger side of the game, obviously. Like, you'd probably get maybe 2-3 years at top peak level out of him, probably. And then you've got Harry Kane, who's going to cost anywhere between 100 to 150 million. Now, Harry Kane's younger. I think Harry Kane's 27, I think. So, like, he's not hit his peak yet, which there is that. But that's a lot of money for a striker. That is a lot of money. And then, of course, you got Erling Haaland. He's about 150 million right now. Or you could wait one season and get him for, I think it's 67, 68, because his release clause is that price. So yeah, there is that. Or you could go for Danny Ings. He would cost you probably 30 to 40 million probably. Simply because he's not signing a new contract with Southampton. And I believe his contract is up next season, I believe. So, yeah, so you probably get him cheaper. Or, if it was me, and in my opinion, this is what I would personally do if I was City and Pep, I would personally sign Jack Grealish, and then I would keep Jesus and Torres as your strikers, simply because Jesus, he's a very good player, and he is going to be one of the best strikers in world football. I just know he is. I can guarantee that in 5 years' time, or like 3, 4, or whenever he hits his peak, he will be one of the best strikers in world football. Now, I do have a couple of issues with Gabriel Jesus at this current time. One is that he drops back way too deep for me. It's like when he's a striker, he'll drop back into midfield and then he'll push it to the wing, which I don't really mind. But sometimes when we play against the lower league teams and they come back with a plan just to defend, which I totally respect, by the way, because obviously you can't play City at our own game because we'll just tear you apart. So I respect that. But if you only get, say, 5, 6, 7 chances per game and he's dropping back, and you don't have a striker in the box, like, you miss 3 or 4 chances, and then it becomes really slim to actually get a chance and score from it. And then 2, he's offside just way too much. And again, like I said just 10 seconds ago about the other teams, when we need a striker there and he makes a run, he's offside, and then like we lose a couple of chances per game. He just gets offside way too much, and he drops back just way too much for my liking. But I think if he improved them parts of his game, he would be an outstanding striker, because he can finish the ball. He's very good with the ball at his feet. He can obviously dribble with the ball. He's a very good ball carrier, but it's just them few things that I think he needs to improve on his game, and he'll be great. Then we move on to Ferran Torres, which we've seen he's played as a false 9 against Newcastle and scored a hat-trick. He has that poacher instinct, and I think he would be a really good striker, or like a centre forward in like a false 9. I think he could do a really good job there. There's another option which I think could work, but I'm not sure if people would agree or like if Pep would want to try this out. But I think Sterling as a false 9 would work great. Simply because when he's running with the ball, he's fantastic. So I do personally think if he was to play as a centre forward, he would be really good at it. If he is playing as a centre forward, he doesn't have to worry about passing the ball or making a chance, because he would be the main sort of striker guy in the box. He would be the one getting the ball from De Bruyne, Foden, or whoever else, and he'd be shooting. Which, as we've seen like in the past, his decision making isn't always the best. Get the ball on the wing, he'll cut inside, and then he won't know what to do with it, and then we sometimes lose possession, or like he doesn't go the way that it should have gone. But yeah, so I would have gone with that. So like in my opinion, I personally think we should just keep the money we'd spend on like a world-class striker and just utilize Gabriel Jesus, Torres, Sterling, even Liam Delap as well. I think he's going to be a really good striker, and now that he's with the first team, I think he will get chances, and I think he will show everyone what he can do. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know I've kind of rambled on, but if it was me, I would personally probably save the money we'd spend on Kane and save it for this season, and then maybe next season go for Erling Haaland, because he's younger, he's going to get better. So if you compare it, like, you probably won't get 10 years out of Harry Kane at the top level, because one, he's only 27 now, and I don't see him playing at the top level until he's 37. I just can't see that. And then two, he is a bit injury prone as well. He does usually get a couple of injuries throughout the season. There was Haaland. I think Haaland's only 21, 22, so I think he would be a perfect replacement for Aguero if we do end up selling Jesus, which I personally would disagree with, because I do think that we will come to regret that in the future. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I would stick with the players we've got now, and I would prefer us to keep the money and invest that into the youth system and bring through some really good talented youth players for the future of the club. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's how I feel anyway. So if you agree, disagree, then please let me know in the comments below, as I'm always down to listen to what people agree, if they disagree, or just want to talk about more about the situation, because I'm always down for that. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.